Hi, I'm Kyle Higgins.
And I'm Alec Siegel.
And we are the writers of such comics as Batman Beyond 2.0, Nightwing, Gates of Gotham, Deathstroke, and most recently the Image Comics series Cowl. We are coming to you today from our office in Santa Monica, California, to talk about our next project, Hadrian's Wall. It's going to re-team us with artist Rod Reis, and it's kind of our love letter to 1970s, 1980s sci-fi movies. Things like Aliens, Outland, Terminator, Blade Runner. What we announced last week was that we would be doing the book at Image starting early next year in 2016. But what we didn't talk about is that we're actually doing the series in partnership with Glenaa. The idea actually is to sync our releases. So in the US in early 2016, we'll get Hadrian's Wall #1, and that will coincide with the French edition from Glenaa. This is the first project we've tried this way, and honestly, we're very excited about it. Glenaa has a very storied history, and everyone we've worked with over there, specifically Olivier Jalabert, has been nothing but supportive.
So what is Hadrian's Wall? Hadrian's Wall is a survey ship that goes out into new star systems to catalog what's of use in those systems. Can we strip mine this moon? Can we terraform that planet? And it's a very small crew, only 10 people, filled with scientists and engineers. And unfortunately, what happens is one of the crew is murdered. And this means that an investigator, our main character, whose name is Simon, is sent out to find out what happened.
The thing about Simon, though, is that he actually has a relationship with this victim. They used to be friends, had a huge falling out when the victim married Simon's ex-wife, Annabelle. So she's actually on the ship, and in addition to working this investigation, Simon is also having to navigate the ever so fun dynamic of post-marriage interaction. But for Simon, that's really why he's out here. As we learn more about him and we see what happened between him and Annabelle, as well as what happened in Simon's life leading up to this point, working this case offers kind of a shot at redemption.
So the background to the story is that in the 1980s, the Soviet Union and the United States accidentally fired nuclear missiles, and New York and Moscow were destroyed. And this was kind of an eye-opening situation, and both governments realized that if something didn't change, that the mutually assured destruction would obviously be bad for everyone. So both governments decided the best way to get past this was to work together, and they chose to explore and colonize space. So now, 100 years on, in 2085, Earth has established a colony on another planet. The only problem is that the colony is now ready to be independent, and Earth is saying, you're not ready. So now we have a new Cold War developing between Earth and the colony, and that kind of plays out in microcosm on Hadrian's Wall, on the ship. As the story progresses, we learn that loyalties are not what people expect, and this is all while Simon's trying to juggle and find out what happened to his friend.
So really at its core, this is a story about broken relationships between worlds, between countries, between people. It's kind of an exploration of how things happen, how these relationships break, and what it takes to put them back together, if they can be put together at all. The book will be available in early 2016 from Glenaa, and we're very much looking forward to you checking it out.